Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin has nearly reached the ideal target for this fourth wave corrective rally that we've been watching for. And that was here the area around 64K. Remember that in this area we've had the 63,966 level and the 64,050 level. Okay, so this is sort of the 100% extension of the initial rally, which happened between the 24th of June and the 26th of June, and the 50% retracement. So overlap between two important Fibonacci levels, and especially the 100% extension is a very, very common target for a C wave. Now, the move to the upside looks incomplete when we look at an ABC structure, so we could get another high. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Zooming out, obviously, it's currently doing what we wanted it to do, you could say. The idea is that we topped here in a B wave. You know that if you followed previous videos. And we topped here around the 7th of June at around 72K. So the idea is we're in the C wave down to complete a larger fourth wave, which is that fourth wave that started in March. And we've been talking about that a lot in recent weeks and months. So there's no change at all to the forecast. This is still seen as a fourth wave, and we're still in a bullish market as long as we're holding 50,700. Now in this move down, which is considered a C wave, we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2, we have a wave 3. That wave 4 was expected. Remember that I said the wave 4 could be aggressive. A lot of people will get very bullish, and then we can still get another wave 5. So, yes, I'm still expecting one more low in wave 5, and it could reach 58,295 next, or 55,459. However, there is no local top in place until we break below micro support. So we are going to talk about that now. But this corrective rally was expected for a couple of reasons. We expected a corrective rally into resistance because the initial rally between the 24th and 26th of June was in 5 waves. At least that's the expectation. At least it looks like that. And then we also saw a small 1-2 setup here, which also was a setup for higher prices. And the pullback was corrective in nature. It was a 3-wave move down. I think that all worked out pretty flawlessly. Now the question is, okay, what's happening here? Now the thing is, this is considered an ABC structure, okay? So, and if it's a C wave, it should get another high. C waves are always 5-wave movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm still watching for another high. However, the risk has increased. We've nearly reached the ideal target, and the price doesn't need another high. If it's a C wave, yes, it would need one, but it could simply be a WXY structure. If we are labeling this as a WXY, then we can recognize a top could be in, which means the risk is quite high, and we are now in a resistance area anyway. Remember, we had here a couple of support zones, so anybody who entered as, let's say, a pullback trade might have already taken some partial profits as we were entering into the resistance area. But there is no top in place until we break below micro support. So this white wave count allows us to identify a micro support area for wave 4. So this wave 4 support zone, which is defined between 61,846 and 62,567, should offer support for one more high. So that means, in other words, if we get a break below 61,846, the top is likely in. Okay, so it might be that we only touch 62,567. Might be we test it, in it very, very deep. Okay, but if we break below 61,846, I cannot see this anymore as a fourth wave, and it will increase the likelihood that a top is already in. If we then also see a break below the last swing low here from the 28th of June, which is located at around 59,940, then it would confirm further that a top is in. I think at the moment it's all about, okay, is this the yellow count or the white count? If, however, we react to the support zone and we break higher, break out above resistance, something more bullish might be playing out. For example, a large B wave, which could reach the 67, 68K area, which would be a different wave count, which would overall be more bearish. But for now, we are watching if the market will react here. It's doing nothing unusual at the moment. And as I said to you before, until we break support, there is no top. And even though I'm labeling this in a way that we expect another low, the support zone holds us and keeps us on the right side of the trend. Okay, I explained that in the last video. There's no need to impose our view on the market. The market will always tell us what's going on. So even if, for example, there is another high and we're watching for a move down in wave 5, as long as support levels are holding, we can focus on higher. We always want to go with the trend. Okay, we don't want to fight the market. But that's my view here about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.